What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about my twin flame experience, my twin flame journey so far, the challenges, the struggles, and the pain I have to experience, and the things I've learned of how the twin flame experience changed my life. Right, it's a spiritual connection. You know, experiencing twin flame connection, it sucks, man. Cause I mean, you feel a lot of, well, I feel a lot of heart pains. I feel a lot of heaviness around my heart area, and like it's hard because my twin flame, like a twin flame, they really do mirror all the things that you're insecure about. It's bullshit. It's fucked up because I can see how my life plays out. Like, for example, God will purposely isolate me from the people that are actually good for me. This is why I keep attracting all the toxic, just stupid ass people. Either that or for some reason I can't meet like-minded people. I can't meet people that are actually on my level, right? Instead of what God will do, God will continuously place people that I have no business dealing with into my life for no fucking reason. I really don't know why. Like, I don't know why God puts people that aren't a good fit for me into my life. But and not only that, but God never gave gave me an opportunity to be in a relationship. I look at shit from a spiritual perspective. I could point out the things I'm restricted in life, and I can see how to look at it from a spiritual perspective. This is why I don't take shit personal. This is why it's easy for me to move on from shit and to keep doing good in life, because life is bullshit. How God, the human experience is complete bullshit. That's the thing you have to understand. Everything is bullshit. Everything you control. You don't really have free will. It may seem like it, but you don't. Like I'm talking about like the events, the people you meet, the people you come across with, the shit that they be happening to you. All that shit is pre-planned, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion. I'm not saying we don't have free will. Like I could crack my finger right now. That's free will, but I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about like events, just destined events, the people you meet, you come across with, your life situations, the paths you chosen. All that shit, in my opinion, was predestined events. For example, my twin flame, she tends to be in a lot of romantic relationships, right? And she tends to have a lot of friends that are on her level, right? Me, on the other hand, it's the exact opposite. So I can't meet people that are actually a good fit for me. And I came from a very dysfunctional, toxic, abusive family, right? And I never been in a romantic relationship. I'm 25 and I'm still a virgin. I never had sex like that. I never had sex, period. And then the most I dated was like one day. That's it. I never been in a relationship like that. And but you see how that shit traumatizes me. So I came from my mother. She's very emotionally unavailable. So of course I'm gonna create a lot of trauma when it comes to codependency, when it comes to abandonment issues, when it comes to rejection wounds. I have a father, but he's very absent, and my parents divorced, and I have a shitty stepdad, and my real dad, he's cool, but he's never present. I'm not sure because he's lazy or he's just dumb, but like he's never present, and I cut off all of my family members. My siblings are abusive. They're very disrespectful, and you see how it's easy for me to develop a trauma like that. Of course, but you see how God fucked me over. You see how God set me up like that, right? So of course I'm gonna develop a lot of trauma when it comes to my twin flame. Of course I'm gonna cling on to her, because it's the type of shit God puts me through. Like God, like I can't explain this shit in person. I hope I'm making sense. Like, but you see, that's the definition of a soul contract, in my opinion. That's the definition of a predestined life event. I think astrology has to do with this as well, of course, when it comes to, I think that deals with like Saturn return or like your Saturn placement or just astrological influences as well. But I look at shit from a spiritual perspective. So I feel like God is responsible for putting me through this bullshit, you know? Either, and that's why I know in the human experience, it's rigged, it's not fair. There's a lot of stupid bullshit you have to go through when it comes to this human experience. You see how we see why this, you see my example of my life and how I'm so codependent on my twin flame, right? Because it's shit like that. Because God will put you in situations where you will be traumatized and where you will go through abuse. I personally believe God will purposely put you through abusive people and family members into your life. When you go through abusive situations, in my opinion, it's because God puts you through these situations. It's very fucked up, and I understand. And I understand how it's not fair. It's not right. It's not right. I don't know why God puts us through these bullshit situations. This is how it is, man. But you see how it's so easy for me to cling on and to be codependent with my twin flame. And it's crazy because with her it's the opposite. She attracts a lot of romantic relationships, right, and friendships. Me on the other hand, me on the other hand, I have a lot of blockages, right? But it's purposely. Like I have no control over that. I can't control the types of people I meet because everywhere I go, there's a lot of stupid ass people. And maybe because I don't have a car, so I can't really travel around and meet people like that. Maybe, but it's still whenever I do go out with my friends, I'll just observe people, and they all do the same bullshit. They all drink, they all smoke, they're all fucking stupid. And even all the females, I'm just like, I don't want to date females that do shit like that. Yes, they're fine, but they just do a lot of stupid shit from my observation. You know what I'm saying? And just the fact that I had to wait months for me to get a car, just the fact that my family members never taught me how to drive, and it's gonna take me such a fucking long time just to even get a car. And not only that, but like where I'm stationed at, like I'm in Kansas. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. So you see how all this shit correlates, where God will put situations that will restrict me from meeting like-minded people, or for me to meet very loving romantic connections. You see how God fucks me over like that? And my twin flame is the opposite, right? Of course, she has different types of woundings. Like she probably has like rejection wounds. The traits I have, or the things that's going on in my life, more than likely, she's restricted from those things. And the things that I'm restricted from things, that's what my twin flame has. So we could mirror each other in that way. So the things she desires and wants, more than likely I have it. And the things that I desire and want, more than likely my twin flame has that. But both of us are restricted from those things, because for some reason God wants us to restrict us from those things. It's bullshit. So I don't know if it has to deal with karma or just the human experience is naturally corrupt and fucked up and bullshit, you know. But and that's where you get your soul contracts from. This is where you get your predestined events. This is where you get your like your soul imprisonment. All this bullshit, right? Your astrologically restrictions, your Saturn restrictions, your human restrictions. Like I said, you always gotta go through some type of bullshit, you know. And we see how I don't have a fighting chance. I'm just now starting to realize about my upbringing and about the situations I've been dealt with in life and why I'm codependent towards her. I'm codependent towards her because one, I never met loving, like-minded people. But two, I have very emotionally unavailable mother. My mother is very stupid. She's very, very abusive. I had to cut her off. She done a lot of bad shit. I've already explained in my previous videos. Not just my mother, but my whole family. They're all toxic. They're all disrespectful, and I just cut all them off. I blocked them, and I got away. I got the fuck away from them. If you don't come from a loving family, especially like loving parents, especially a loving mother, you're gonna develop a lot of emotional trauma, and that's one of the reasons why I clinged on to my twin flame, and she mirrored that. But that's the type of shit where I can look at shit from a spiritual perspective, and I can see that God put me through these situations on purpose. I can't control what God puts me through, but what I can control is how I react to these situations. I am trying to heal from it. I'm still pissed. Don't get me wrong. I'm pissed off. Like, the more I know about spirituality, the more I can see through the bullshit. Yes, of course, I'm pissed off because that's not right. Because it's like, who the hell wants to go through abuse? Who the hell wants to go through all these fucked up restrictions God puts you through, such as money restrictions, such as family restrictions, like being with abusive family members, being with abusive friendships, just all this bullshit, right? Of course, who's not gonna get mad? I'm pissed off about that, but I can't control that. But what I can control is how I can change it to the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's how you look at it. If life is about perspectives, and I agree with that. You know, of course, once I die in afterlife, of course I'm gonna confront God. Of course I'm gonna confront my ancestors. I'm gonna confront who's ever responsible for allowing me to experience all this shit. I'm gonna confront these fucking beings in afterlife. Don't get me wrong, but I won't forget about that, and I am worried about that, but I'm not concerned about it, because right now I'm trying to focus on what I can change and the things that I can control, such as my mindset, such as my actions, and such as the things I do have that I can control, except the things I can't control, you know? I can't control if good people come into my life. I can't control if I get to meet a romantic partner that's a good fit for me, or to date around romantic partners that are a good fit for me. I can't control the bullshit of this society, the bullshit of this world, the bullshit of the money system. But what I can control is my habits. I can't control me working out, my health. I can't control my study habits. I can't control how to learn about how money works, how to attract money, law of attraction, I could learn about how to set boundaries and how to heal my traumas. A lot more things, but you see how where I'm getting at. Don't focus on the things you can't control, but focus on the things you can control. Yes, the things you're going through is not right, it's not fair, but it's got to use what you have to your advantage. But yeah, but this twin flame experience, it's been a lot. It's made me realize a lot of things. It did make me tapped into my greatness and to the things that it made me tapped into my potential and realize who the fuck I was. It made me it inspired my twin flame connection, inspired me to try new things, to be open to new things, and to get off my comfort zone, and that nothing is impossible, and that I'm limitless, and that like I can't be afraid to get off my comfort zone. And my twin flame is the only person that really inspires me to become great in life and to get out of my comfort zone. She gives me hope, you know, and she definitely taught me how to love, how to let go, how to discover my greatness, how to be great, how to become a better human being, and the importance of love, and love. Everything great is possible. You can't experience greatness. You just got to put in the work and do the healing work. And my twin flame experience has definitely been a long run. I've been experiencing it for like about 6 years, and it's still ongoing, and it's amazing. Sometimes I'll check up on her from here and there, and I am proud of her. And it's very interesting. The twin flame connection is very interesting, knowing that like you have a deep connection with someone, and like they're your mirror. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean you two are going to be together, because you two, yes, maybe twin flames and soulmates, but you two doesn't mean you two are meant to be together. You two are just meant to teach each other very harsh, very life-changing lessons in life. It could be for like a lifetime, you know. It will get you off your comfort zone. It's very painful, but it's how shit is, and God has a lot to do with it, especially when it comes to your restrictions. There's a lot of bullshit you got to experience, a lot of unfairness, a lot of stupid shit, but overall, my twin flame taught me a lot, and she made me discover who the fuck I was. She made me discover about my power and how to become a better human being. That we're limitless, and the importance of love and all this other bullshit, right? And I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one, and have a good one. Peace.